Coach, congratulations on a 12-3 victory in the championship game here at the Newport News Regional. Tell us about how you feel today.
I don't think it's really set in, but I will say this. I knew from the beginning of this tournament they were not going to let anybody else celebrate on that field but them. And even after the first game, I knew they were determined, and, I think it was just a formality after that because these seniors wanted to continue, and that's exactly what they let happen.
Stephen, you were a one-man enforcement crew, making sure nobody else got to celebrate on your field. Talk about your big day, both in the early game and in the second game.
I had to contribute some way. I'd had a rough week. I didn't know about the team much until today, so I had to do something. But we just have a great team, and this is a team effort all the way.
Well, what happened between the rest of the week and today that you started seeing the ball differently?
Coach Wiss just made a little adjustment, just slow everything down. It's not big games, just tend to speed up, start chasing bad pitches, rush things. So just slow everything down, let it come to you. Don't try to do too much. It works.
Stephen, no one had hit a home run in this park in this regional, which was kind of surprising. But given those conditions, did you feel like as a lefty you had sort of an advantage if there was one with the wind?
Oh, I definitely think so. I know Ben Linda, he probably hit 3 though to clear the road any other time, and so he got robbed of a couple. He should be up here with 3 home runs too. But I think they had a little bit of advantage. But it was blowing. I've never seen it blow in like this all the way around the field.
Matt, just talk from a perspective of a senior. As Coach said, no one else was celebrating on this field. Was that something y'all discussed amongst yourselves?
Absolutely. After we lost the first game, everybody wanted it so bad. We thought that we had screwed up and thought there was no way back. But everybody just got together and we kept going at it. When we knew playing here, we had a chance. So.
You say after the first loss, how did you sort of banish those thoughts and not think about last year and go forward as well as we were able to?
I would say we definitely thought a lot about last year because, we thought last year we had a good chance to win it too and did the same thing, come in and lose the first game, but like I said, we just kept plugging away. We knew we were a good enough team. We knew we had the parts. We knew we had the pitching. Like Coach Harbaugh said, we had the pitching to win the tournament, and we just started hitting, so it worked out.
After last night, you guys knew that you were going to have to go through 2 teams that you knew very, very well and you knew were very good. Did that help sharpen your focus for today at all?
Yeah. We knew we could beat both of these teams. We knew we beat Shenandoah 3 times before we beat Salisbury, and we had a lot of confidence going into the game because we knew that they didn't have a whole lot of pitching, and our pitching is great. So I'll pass off to those guys.
Coach, can you talk about the job your freshman was able to do for 5 innings out there on the field?
The thing about it is that, he pitched in the championship of the conference tournament. So the atmosphere, I guess to a point, wasn't that much different. So we had confidence in him going out there, and we were just trying to get 5 innings out of him because we knew we were in a situation where we had the back end of our bullpen, and we still had some arms we hadn't thrown. And so I knew that was a big luxury for us. So we were just trying to get as many as we could out of him. And he did exactly the same thing he did in the conference tournament. He makes you pull your hair out, but then he finds a way out of it.
So the plan was to bring in Bill Smith after 5?
Or earlier, or sooner. Yep.
So you must feel then like you're in pretty good shape going forward when your arms.
Absolutely. If you look at our roster, we have probably 6 guys with starts. And if you go in a tournament, you need at least 4 or 5 with starts. And we felt like, this year we did a good job of getting kids in and getting their feet wet to prepare them for situations like this. So, pitching-wise, I feel like we're in a great shape in any type of tournament.
And can the players just talk about what it feels like to be playing after this and going to Wisconsin?
Top of the world. This is unbelievable. I couldn't be happy.
I'm just really happy for these seniors. This is a special group of seniors, and having to deal with and go with what they had to go deal with last year in Millington, they couldn't ask for a better way to finish up their career. Well, I take that back. They can find it to have a better way. But to be able to do what we did this week was pretty special, and I think everybody's going to take those 0-2 shirts and we're going to burn them tomorrow.
Coach, certainly I know you guys on the wrong end of the decision that you guys would have liked to see go the other way, but congratulations on a terrific tournament and your thoughts on today's game.
We had a great year, and the kids did some good things during the tournament. We didn't play well today. And when you don't play well against good teams, you're going to have problems like that. We wanted to bring Andy back with short rest, and he didn't have all the velocity and some things that he normally has, but I thought he battled real well. we got to the pen and we just couldn't get anybody out. We gave up 9 runs in the last 4 innings, and you just can't do that. You got to be able to keep us in the game and and let us try to chip away at it. We struggled the whole tournament swinging, including yesterday in the in the long game when we just didn't score a lot of runs, and that kind of caught us again today. But just didn't play well. He certainly like to play well at this time, but John and his guys do a great job, and they'll be a great representative for the South region, and we wish them the best of luck.
Chris certainly talked about you guys battled tough conditions all week here, swinging the sticks and trying to get the ball to fall down. And can you talk about your team's approach and certainly today, trying to put some runs on the board? And
I don't know. It just didn't work out for us today. I don't know. We just didn't come up clutch situations. Man, on second and third, nobody came up big on for us. It's really all.
Was there anything CNU's staff was trying to do, or anything you guys weren't expecting, or is it just a matter of not being able to get the ball to fall?
That's it. It wasn't our day.
Coach, can you talk about the tournament as a whole? You guys played some pretty fantastic baseball and some terrific games, hard fought from start to finish.
I thought it was a great tournament. I think the CNU people did a great job hosting it down here. Everything we've been to, from the field to the university to the hotel, the restaurant, everything. People did a real nice job with it. It was a great place to be. I think our kids enjoyed the time here. There's some really good baseball teams here. 5 teams in the top 20. At one point in the tournament. So it was a great competition for us. And after the big win last night, we felt really good about our situation. Felt like CNU had to play 2 today. That's not always easy to do. Thought we were in a great situation there, and just came out and just didn't do the things we needed to do. And when you don't do that against good teams, bad things happen.